When we got our dog Miso from the Humane Society, he was a little guy, 9 weeks and about as many pounds. We carried him around with us wherever we went, tucking his warm puppy belly in our arms and letting him fall asleep on us throughout the day and the night. He needed to get all his vaccinations before he could even walk out on the public streets, so his world was very limited. Well, now Miso is 15 months old and over 40 pounds. He's kind of the non-human love of my life, my bestie beastie. He's full of joy, affection, and graceful energy, and I love his company, and I want him to be wherever I am, to go wherever I go. So what's the problem? Well, for him to be with me through my daily activities, to keep up with my busy life of car errands, meetings, caregiving for elderly grandmas and school-age kids, he has to stay calm and stay close and stay quiet. Maybe you hear him barking in the background, in a variety of environments. To come back to me when exploration time is done, to relax quietly when waiting. In a word, he has to be obedient. And he's just not there yet. He needs obedience training. Well, so far he can walk on a leash with basic manners. He's okay enough that we've taken him to the beach, and only there in a deserted corner that's blocked on one side, we let him off the leash to run freely. But on daily neighborhood walks, he pulls us, he chases cats, we correct him with a jerk on his choke chain, and I'd never let him off leash on the street because he's run into danger in the past. He also countersurfs, pulling down food or utensils in the kitchen. He eats shoes, pulls stuffing out of pillows and toys, and when we leave the house, we lock him in a crate for his safety and for the safety of our home. Now, by contrast, my friends Kristen and Neil have trained their dog Izzo to be a service dog. The last time they flew from Hawaii to Michigan, Izzo didn't have to go in a crate in the belly of the plane. No, he walked right through airport security, right through the body scanner, and sat at their feet on the plane. He's so obedient, some people don't even know he's there. Now, how I would love to be able to take Miso on trips with us on the plane and spare us all the anxiety of separation. I watch with envy the Great Dane and her peaceful master when they walk side by side, leashless, relaxing together outside of Whole Foods, enjoying the crowds and coffee and a magazine. And at the dog park, I see a bounding spaniel run freely through the trees, chase at will with other dogs, and return swiftly to his master when it's time to go home. Now, these are happy dogs, happy people. They have great lives. I want Miso to have a life like that, a life of trusted freedom and constant fellowship. It would be the best gift that I could give him. But practically, the route toward that life of freedom and fellowship looks an awful lot like a leash, a choke chain, and hours of practice, sitting, healing, and staying patiently. The Great Dane and Spaniel went through that obedience school. Izzo did, and still does. Now, am I willing to ask that of my dog? Am I willing to invest my time and slow down and repeatedly work with him? If I really love him and want the best for him, I will. Well, obviously, we're not really talking just about dogs and people. We're talking about the way God wants for us an awesome life of trusted freedom and constant fellowship. And God's willing to do that for us. He requires obedience of us because He wants us to be where He is. Jesus says as much in John 17. He said, "Father, I want those You've given me to be with me where I am and to see my glory, the glory You have given me because You loved me before the creation of the world." This Saturday, August 11th, at our Blue Water Women's Fellowship, we're going to talk about why we want obedience in our lives, how the bad rap obedience has been given in a lot of our culture is a stinky ploy to actually rob us of freedom, and how we can make obedience really bloom for us. Please join us and invite a friend. Contact Blue Water Women at bluewatermission.org for more details. Thanks a lot, and see you there.